What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Welcome to another episode of Command This. This is episode 395 for your boys. Happy Thursday with whatever you're sipping on. I got some tea tonight. Trying to stay pure on tonight's show. But welcome. Joined by my guys Phil and Dev. And to help us talk about our upcoming opponent this Sunday, we're bringing back our old friends who we had on last year. I want to say 3 or 4 times just because that's just how it went down. Let's welcome our guys Jacob and Josh from the where is it? Hold on. Sorry guys. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's one of these. There we go.
I want everybody at this race that realize the Asian guys are in charge of the tag.
Hey.
Got it wrong.
Andy called me Josh, so you failed.
Jacob and Jason.
Same difference. Doesn't matter.
Josh.
That's okay.
The Jays.
Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Much better vibes this time. Last time we were on here was after the playoff loss, and we
Yeah.
weren't looking forward to that.
We had you guys on before and after. We never have the opponent's podcast on after. So it's always like we did it with the Buccaneers guys too. It's just a weird vibe, especially after you beat the team and you want to go. It's just a weird. I couldn't imagine being on the opposite end of that after the game.
Well, you will tomorrow.
Yeah,
or Sunday. You know exactly.
Yeah.
You know exactly what it's like.
Yeah, but how have you guys been, man? Good to have you back.
Good, man. We 2 days in a row we get to hang out with you. You guys were on our show yesterday.
Right.
Sleepover.
I mean, you guys are a lot of fun. I can't remember. I think I come on afterwards. I know I sent you a video on Will Harris because you asked me right after you guys signed Will Harris. I sent
in the
you a
off
video
season,
on that.
that's right. You sure did.
And then I think I did something else too with you guys. But yeah, it's always great to be back here.
During the draft, we asked you guys to check in because I don't know, were you both at the draft? I know it was you.
Yeah.
Who's at the and you gave us a little video, and I know it was hard to hear. Connection was kind of but you sent us a video and it was awesome. I do remember that, so thank you.
Yeah, we
Who
were.
was your guys'
It was tough to talk to.
Tyleek Williams was the first round pick for us.
That's right. Oh, look at that. Our guy Neo, already starting off. Welcome to the show, Talking Grit. That's right. We got our guys Talking Grit, Lions podcast. We were on there yesterday. Make sure you guys check out the show. We tweeted it this morning. Go check the Twitter if you want to go listen to what they did. We were the guests that came on at the end because you had guys get some previous talking. Then you do a little bit of talking after. So I appreciate the intermixing and then the editing that goes on there. We just go live, so whatever happens here, just it happens. But
I have a question for you, Steve.
Yes.
Bureau gave $5, so is that $1 for each of us? When am I getting my check?
You makes it rain in there, dog.
Depends if we win or not.
It's like Magic City.
I think all that money goes to StreamYard subscriptions.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I
They
know
all
that.
subscribe to Phil's OnlyFans. It's called Husky Muscle. If you guys want to follow
Boom.
and Husky
Boom.
Muscle,
Boom.
that's
Wow.
Phil's
Yes.
OnlyFans.
There you
I might
go.
have accidentally subscribed to that earlier today. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to kill the music. here.
Accidentally.
Nero, thank you very much, brother. As always, we appreciate you. We did miss you. Lil C White checking in. Lil C said, "What's up, guys? How's it going?" I first want to start by saying, "How in the hell did Jayden not tear any ligaments or fracture?" That sounds.
It was the Lord.
The Lord.
Arm that was bent backwards, man. It was a clean dislocation. So we'll take it. Won't be mad, but also in no need to rush to bring him back. If it was up to Phil, Phil would put him in a sling.
Jericho, get out of the lion's den.
No,
Get
as soon as he's
out the
cleared,
island. Lord.
as soon as he's cleared, if he's good to go, he's good to go.
True.
He is good to go.
True story. All right. Let's just start out by looking. We'll look at the injury report very quickly, and then we'll see. Who's hurt, who's not hurt, and I want to get your guys' take on some of these because we don't know a lot about who these people are, and so that's why we rely on you guys to hook us up. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the injury report here. This is for Thursday. So usually when it's Thursday, that's a good indicator of who's going to play and who's not going to play come Sunday. So with that being said, let me open this window up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So you guys can see that. Let's just start at the top for the 3 DNP guys: Kirby Joseph, Pat O'Connor, and Jacob Sailors. So, Jacob, since there's another Jacob on there, how do you feel about these 3 DNPs Wednesday and Thursday?
Oh, well, I don't like seeing Kirby on there, but Kirby's already missed the last couple games. So I think the general consensus is that we need him to be 100% before we rush him back out there, especially with how the secondary played against the Buccaneers. And they've been holding up okay. The backup that he's got back there has been pretty good. As far as Jacob Sailors goes, he's the kickoff returner. So that's going to be kind of interesting if he can't go, to see if they put somebody new back there, what the shuffle is going to be. And then Pat O'Connor is like a reserve defensive lineman that is always good for a few snaps a game. But yeah, biggest concern on there obviously is going to be Kirby, but I don't think he's going to play.
Okay, that's fair. What about you, Jason? How you feel about these guys?
Yeah, same thing. No big surprise there. Pat O'Connor has been getting less and less snaps as the season goes on. We picked up a couple guys off waivers right after training camp, and they've kind of just taken the snaps that Pat O'Connor was getting. Jacob Sailors, 4th running back, 3rd running back, depending on how you want to look at it, is our main kick returner. He's not dynamic in any way, shape, or form. He's a former UFL player. He'll get to the 25, 30-yard line consistently, but you're not going to get anything more. Kirby Joseph led the league in interceptions last year. We have played pretty good without him back there. However, out of those 3, that's the big one.
Yeah, fair enough.
I translated for you. What he's saying is Joseph, O'Connor, Sayers, Decker, Miles Frazier, Joe Frazier, Walt Frazier, Lions by 30. That's what it is. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They can have Phil, Steve, Dev at left tackle, guard, and center, dog.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going down like
they
that.
Might get 1 sack.
Well, who's center? I want to know who's center out of you 3 then.
Definitely Steve or Phil, one of them. I can't. Probably me. Who moves the least? That's the center, right? That's gonna be whoever moves the least. That's gonna be me.
Whoever's the smartest should be the center.
Well, that's gonna be Steve. He's smart.
He's faster than me, so he can be the guard, and I'll play tackle.
Dev, can you call out the protections?
Yeah, man.
Good job.
Right eye, 42 power.
About these guys that are limited here, especially Penny Sewell, tackle. What side does he play on?
He plays on the right side.
On the right side. Okay.
Taylor's on the left side.
Okay. You know what? Hasn't mattered. We've had games this season where we're going up against the backup left tackle. That's your key bookend, and we haven't been able to do anything. So even if he was out, I don't think it would matter too much. But let's take
Seeing all of our starters at defensive end are out. I mean, they should have a pretty money day.
Go ahead, Dev.
By the way, Steve, you know how many kids I have, and you asked me if I knew anything about protection.
Yeah.
Clearly, I should know the answer to that, but I don't. I'd say it's a plethora of kids. Would that be right?
A gaggle.
If I was quoting,
Is a gaggle.
quoting the Three Amigos, a plethora of children. Okay,
That was right.
you guys know Jayden's not going to be out. He's not going to be out there this weekend. So we got Marcus Mariota suiting up. Terry McLaurin, DNP. So no, we're not going to see Terry again, which is quite unfortunate because we haven't seen Terry a lot this year. And then
Hey, man, Jayden Daniels, Hayden Daniels, Daniel's son, Lions by 30.
next time it's gonna be 35. Fellas, Phil and Dev, any of these guys, really no surprises here on the injury report for us. If Trey Amos can't go, that's gonna hurt.
What's going to really hurt is if Quan Martin and Tyler Owens are out, that we're thin at safety now.
I don't know who you're going to put back there, but
I mean, it's going to be the Percy Butler and Jeremy Reeves show for 4 quarters.
Oh, heaven help us! Heaven help us!
I'm kind of interested in seeing Percy Butler, though. I'm not getting extended time. It seemed like he should have. They re-signed that guy, right? They gave him an extension.
He's only getting a
Right.
couple.
He was a
snaps
free
game.
agent. They brought him back. They paid him and brought him back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they didn't just sign him and bring him back to run kickoffs and shit down, right? Like, I mean,
know.
He's
now
done a good job
hey,
with that. The one thing this team has done really well is
nothing.
return coverage.
Yeah.
This is man. Hey, if you're listening to this, Percy Butler, and I know it's your favorite show.
Yeah.
Mom Spaghetti, dog. We got Detroit guys on here. Mom Spaghetti. You get one chance, dog. You know, get one chance. Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, you know, that's what we gotta do. Palm sweaty, knees weak, Mom Spaghetti. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
let's look at the depth chart of the Lions real quick. No surprise here. Jameson Williams is turning out to be a pretty decent wide receiver. I know he had a rough start. I really liked him. He coming out of he was an Alabama guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And no, he didn't live up to. He had a hard time getting on the field that first year, but I feel like he's turned into a pretty good wide receiver. I don't know why they only list 3 wide receivers on your depth chart online. I'm sure there's plenty more, but Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't think you need any more than that. But are we missing? Is there any wide receivers missing off this list that should be on there? Never mind.
Raymond.
There you go. Sorry, they spread it out on the field. Khalif Raymond, Isaac Tesla,
and then Isaac Tesla.
There, yep.
Yeah. Okay. We did talk about was it Taylor Decker was on the injury report, so he's left tackle. How is your offensive line overall this year?
You want to feel this one, Jacob?
Not as good as we hoped they were going to be. We have some young guards. Tate Ratledge is a rookie. Christian Mahogany only had 2 starts last year. He missed most of training camp his rookie season, so they both are just very inexperienced. Graham Glasgow is our center, who is a veteran, but ideally we would have had him playing guard. So, we can pretty much always rely on Penei Sewell. Taylor Decker's been kind of up and down this year. When you couple that with the people inside being younger, that first week against the Packers, there were just so many missed assignments. There were times where, 2 linemen were running a different play than the other 3. And that really is what took us out of the Packers game. But then the difference between that and the loss last week against the Vikings was that they just weren't making the blocks. It wasn't that they were blowing the play as much. It was just they were whiffing on these blocks. So Mahogany is actually out for an extended period of time. So right now we don't really have a very clear view of who's going to slot in there or what the shuffle is going to look like.
Fair. Okay.
It'll be Awosika is going to probably be in there, but there's toying with the idea of Tristan Colon, who's backup center, maybe going to center and then putting Graham out at guard. Dan Campbell talked about it, that they're going to try a lot of different things this week to get the best 5. That's how the Lions usually view this stuff. It's not like you're stuck in the spot. It's like, who are the best 5 combination? And then that's who we're going to put out there. So I have a feeling it's going to be Awosika in there at left guard. And then everyone else. Taylor Decker, who I was on the injury report, said today if it was up to him, he's playing. Penei Sewell said he's feeling a lot better. I know he's on the injury report, but I expect both our tackles to play on Sunday.
Okay, fair enough. Lil C says Joe Witt made an interesting report today. He admits that he hasn't put his players in the best position to win. That's your coach's job. He's our D coordinator, guys. He's been in the booth all season. He's coming out of the booth and be on the field for the first time since he's been here. This is year and a half. And so this will be interesting to see if that makes a difference at all. Honestly, I don't think it will.
Can I call BS on Joe Witt, because didn't we hear something similar from Dan Quinn last week around this time?
We did. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Now you just have access to your players to yell at your players. Does your coordinator you guys got any guys in the booth, or are they all on the field?
So Shep, our defensive coordinator, is on the field. So Ben Johnson, who was our offensive coordinator, was always on the field. John Morton is up in the box, and it's our offense. I know that we talked about this yesterday, number 2 scoring offense, but people around here, they're not as efficient as they've been. And so people are like, he needs to get down on the field. I don't necessarily think it really matters at all as far as being up there or being down. People are just looking to scapegoat for a thing. And I mean, it doesn't matter if your defensive coordinator is up or down. half your guys' starters are out. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not going to put them back on the field.
You could put him on the field, and it's still going to be a shellacking. This Commanders
He can
defense
take snaps.
It gets exposed every week. You run across Bobby Wagner's face, it's an instant first down or a touchdown for that matter. All you got to do is run across Bobby Wagner. He's too slow to move left and right. Instant offense for whoever does that. What's up, Shannon? Says Commanders finna get belt the ass. No shade, but Commanders are trash. I wouldn't say trash. We're gonna get our ass whipped tomorrow though. Sunday, 4:25 p.m.
We're trash.
It's coming. The opening line's 9.5. I feel like it should be at least.
We're
20.
trash, bro.
20.
What's
up, Jim Sleazy? I smell the Commanders upset. I don't know what you smelling, bro. I do not smell the Commanders upset. I smell the Commanders.
I hope we do. I'd be really dope.
The team that's going to be trotted out there with all of the players not playing, is trash.
That's trash.
Yeah, you were talking about your offensive line. According to PFF, you guys are ranked number 12. This is kind of what it says for the audio crowd who hears this later. Lions offensive line was hit hard by the injury bug, and the team's lost to the Vikings. Taylor Decker, Christian Mahogany, like you guys said, and Penny Sewell being affected. Center Graham Glass got a rough outing, logging a negative PFF grade on run plays against Minnesota. Second worst rating among centers this week. But nonetheless, you are ranked 12th with your best player being Penny. And then they have us down at 17. We were in the 13th spot, right above you guys, right below you guys. And clearly our best player is Laramie Tunsil. He was a great pickup, great free agent acquisition from the Houston Texans.
Why they got this dude in the red, bro?
All the
rookies.
I think rookies are in red. Let me see who they have in red for you guys. Are those guys are rookies at all or no?
No. It's probably negative grades, I would think.
Or could be, you know what? There you go.
Jesus
Negative
Christ.
grades. Well, that would make sense for Connolly because he has a lot of negative grades this season. So.
I think the red is guys who may have already had links or something. I don't know.
It's probably negative grades. I think you guys are right. Anyhow, back to the
good to have
chart.
a negative grade, right? Where Aiden Hutchinson's going to be.
Right. Hey, he needs a little redemption coming back from that
He
injury
played a
last
Bowling
year.
Green boy, man. The hometown hero out there.
Yeah, they might as well put John Bates at right tackle.
Put fan on out there. Bowling Green.
You got Sam Laporta, who's a solid tight end, and then of course Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery, two-headed monster. You just can't get enough of. And our former backup quarterback, starting quarterback Kyle Allen, who used to start on this team. Which, if you don't believe that, on defense, Aiden Hutchinson coming off that injury. This is his first year off that injury. Yep. ACL.
No, he broke his leg.
That's right.
Got leg whipped.
So tell us about this defensive front. You got McNeil, DJ Reader, Lacey, Anzalone, and you got Campbell and Barnes. So Jason, give us a scoop on this Lions defensive front.
I remember so hard.
Very good. So this year our linebackers have been pretty good for the last couple of years. However, this year the difference is that we are better at blitzing them, and they are getting more sacks. Like especially Jack Campbell, he was our first rounder, drafted him the same year as Jameer Gibbs. People were wondering why we spent 18th overall pick on Jack Campbell. Well, this year he's proven like that he belongs there, and now he's getting sacks and coming through. He had a terrible roughing the passer call. It's like one of those where they said you drove a quarterback to the ground. It's right. It's football, man. Just let him play. But the defensive front, Derek Barnes is like the switchblade guy that can play. He'll play on the line. He'll play on the outside line. He will, shadow quarterbacks. I mean, he could do everything. So it's good. And Anzalone used to be the guy that runs the defense. This is the last year of his contract. They've handed it over to Jack Campbell. But Anzalone is like a great cover linebacker. Our linebacker core is good. In our front, we just got Aleem McNeil back. He tore his ACL in the Buffalo game late last year. It'll be his third game back.
Yeah.
And he is, we gave him a lot of money last year. He's very disruptive, can stop the run, can rush the passer. It's good to have him back. And then obviously you mentioned Aiden, who's all world. He's amazing.
Yep. Jacob, tell us about your secondary. You got Robertson, Arnold, Brian Branch, and Kirby Joseph.
Yeah, so DJ Reed was our starting corner. He got hurt, so he's out for a little while, but he will be back. So Amik, who played mostly nickel, they moved him outside, and Amik Robertson is a dog, man. He was on Justin Jefferson all game. He's, been shadowing guys. I can't say enough positive things about Amik. Like, the fight is there in him. Terron Arnold, still a young player. He actually, I think, probably had his best game last week. He got his first interception finally. They kind of try to target him a lot because they get him with holds and pass interference and some questionable calls that we won't go over. And then Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph are all pro safeties. The biggest thing, Kirby Joseph, we already talked about, he's not going to play. His backup, Thomas Harper, came in, though, and like right away, just started picking up where Kirby left off. He's actually played really well. I was kind of worried, having a new guy at safety with the way that we use our safeties, the way that Kirby's been a ball hawk and everything. But honestly, Thomas Harper's done well enough that if Kirby, is forcing or trying to rush to get back, he doesn't have to anymore. So I have confidence in our secondary, especially without Terry McLaren out there.
Yeah. Yep. Jack. I know this is Jack Attack. I don't know why the name comes in at the ats these days, but since I miss Jayden, all my prayers go to him and his family. My fantasy team would be in shambles if I didn't have him and Justin Herbert. Shannon says Jayden is trash too. That is a odd statement right there, sir.
Well, to me, your neck is too skinny.
I can't say anything about his neck. I have no neck.
I don't know how you say Jayden's trash. He has almost as many touchdowns as Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's played every game this season. Jayden Daniels has 10 total touchdowns. Baker has 12, or maybe 13. He has more than CJ Stroud, more than Michael Penix. Like, I don't understand why people. Yes, he's been injured. The best ability is availability. I get it.
No, it's expectations, right? You got everything got raised up. Same thing happened to CJ Stroud last year.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody thought he was going to take this huge step forward, and his offensive line was bad. You guys had your issues.
Yeah.
And people are game planning now for Jayden Daniels. Before that wasn't happening.
Yep. Getting into some statistics here. You guys have the number 2 rank. We talked about this yesterday on your show. The number 2 ranked, the scoring offense, the number 11th rank in yards, 13th ranked defense, 8th in yards. So we've faced a gauntlet of defensive juggernauts this whole season, and some of the best pass rushers have just been facing us every week. It's been insane, the quality of pass rush. We've had Thibodeau, we've had Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, some of the Chargers guys.
They've all been going up against
Mack, Montez Sweat. You have no one. Dallas wasn't that good. You have the Chiefs, Chris Jones. Seattle had just a really solid defense, and then now we're going up against the another top 10 arguable defense in the NFL. So should be interesting. You guys are 5-3. That's nothing. You guys are still in the hunt. Your losses were to the Chiefs and the Packers. So you have one, the Vikings. So you have 2 division losses. I know that Vikings one hurt real bad, but looking at the stats here, Goff super efficient. 74% and 17-3. That is insane. That is fantastic. Jahmyr Gibbs, he like we said, 2-headed monster. If it's not Gibbs, it's Montgomery, which is pretty dope. Looking at receivers for receptions, it's the Amon-Ra show, followed by Laporta. So I think that's going to be the key to this game is watching where the ball goes to those 2 guys. So what I want to get to now is kind of in that same vein. And talk about matchups to watch for. So Jacob, let's start with you. So based on what we've just shown, I'll fix the right layout. What matchups intrigue you the most between the Commanders and the Lions for this Sunday?
Well, we kind of already mentioned the Josh Connerly over Aiden Hutchinson thing, because that's just that's a glaring one, because obviously Hutch is going to get his. So when he's got a rookie that's been struggling, that's a bad one. But really, I want to see who they have in the secondary that's going to cover Amon-Ra. And, if, like you already mentioned, Bobby Wagner can't do anything over the middle, Amon-Ra, he just finds the holes in the defense. He's so effective. And if you're really struggling to find good help in the secondary, Amon-Ra could have 10 or 12 catches.
Did you see what Jackson Smith and Jigba did to us last week? It's probably going to be something very similar.
Jackson Smith and nigga, that dude was tough, dog.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And they even knew the ball was going to him. He is the entire Seattle offense in the passing game. I think he has an 85% target share, and you still couldn't stop him. So, Jason, what about you? What matchups are you looking for?
Well, with your safeties being injured and your secondary, Jamison Williams going over the top, that's the one that I'm circling. And you guys, your rush offense is graded really high. Now, is that I was questioning that Jacob and I were talking yesterday. Is that because of the Jane Daniels effect, or
Well,
is it
he only has
JCM?
240, I think 243 yards on the season, so he doesn't have that as far as cumulative yardage. But the threat of when the offense is at its peak, the threat of him running is always there, which opens up the running game for the rest of the running backs like Krosky-Murray, who we call Bill. But one of the things you're not seeing anymore, and Phil and I both say this all the time, is our run, the way we designed our run has changed. It started out where guards are pulling, tackles are pulling, tight ends are pulling. We haven't seen that in how many games, Phil? 3,
4 games now.
And that's when the running game died.
Okay.
Don't understand it. Don't know why.
Yeah, my thing was, put Mariota in situations where they're going to have, he's going to have to win the game, stop that run game.
Yeah.
So that's where I was at. So the JMO and the run game are
Yeah.
the two things that I'm really watching.
Honestly, all you should have to do is load the box, force Mariota to beat you, and it'll take care of itself because, he's not a dynamic arm as Jayden. He can make all the throws, but Phil, what about you, man? What matchups are you looking forward to? Looking out to watch this Sunday?
I am very interested to see what they do to try and mitigate Aiden Hutchinson. So I assume he's going to line up on the right side against Connerly 99% of the time. Because usually I see anytime we've played the Lions, it feels like when Hutchinson's there, he's over right tackle. So he's on the left end. So I want to see what we can do to mitigate. So Aiden Hutchinson versus Josh Connerly / whatever tight end we put over there to help him out. Because you can't just leave Connerly on island with Aiden Hutchinson. That's not going to go well for you at all.
Please do.
Deluxe says your strategy to provide bulletin board material. Come on, guys, let's fucking go. Want to know every week is a new week in the NFL. Hey, Deluxe, we appreciate you. Sometimes it's just hard to be rah all the time. It's kind of one of those moments right now. It's down, we're down. It's tough, but we got to maintain a positive attitude. But it's tough, man. Just trying to be a realist. And I think that's okay. We don't sugarcoat things on this show whatsoever.
We ain't gonna lie to you.
I would love to say any given Sunday, want to know, but can't do it. You got.
If we win, I'm gonna talk shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. If we win, if we win, yeah, I'm gonna talk shit.
It's not gonna happen. Dad, what about you, man? What matchups are you looking forward to come Sunday?
I'm just trying to see what matchups FanDuel gives me. I'm trying to see if I can bet for St. Brown 10, 12 catches,
parlays,
18 touchdowns by golf. I don't know. I'm just whatever 4 touchdowns. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man, on these parlays. Do you have the parlay numbers?
Yeah, we'll do that next year.
All right,
we'll see what
matchups. Like. Man, who wears the coolest outfits to the stadium? That's only
the pregame outfits.
Yeah, I don't know what matchups we expect to be good. I mean, if y'all want to watch those ones that be the most fun to laugh at, all the defensive backfield, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah,
for them.
What are ticket prices for your? Are they real low right now, or
honestly,
they probably sold out. They probably sold out the game before
the last time I looked it up, the resale tickets had crashed for the Seattle game.
About 3 weeks ago, they were still, open. Let's put it this way: opening day standing room only was $300, which is insane. Those things used to be like $25.
And we could have gotten for about $100. Could have gotten 200 level tickets.
Yeah,
which is
and then
middle bowl.
And so the middle bowl was up to like between anywhere from $500 to $700. I'm like,
so let's see.
Crazy.
Hold on, let's see.
Because the reason I ask is like Detroit is outrageous, and people might travel, and I sometimes like when we went down to Cincinnati, it's like a 4-hour drive for fans to go down there, and that was like their most expensive game of the year, Cincinnati, and that was before the season started, just because it's almost cheaper to go to an away game for a lot of these Lions fans than it is to go at 4
So
right now.
400 level, Steve, is starting at $64.
That's the upper. So that's back to what it used to be pre Jayden Daniels.
Damn, like the Snyder era.
Still a little bit,
prices,
still a little bit, still a little bit higher.
You got Snyder era ticket prices, bro. Damn.
Well, they got to get asses in seats, man.
It was all good just a week ago.
We are almost
Now,
mathematically eliminated. It's pretty close.
Hey, Steve, you want to go sit in section 1, row 2?
What is that going for?
Hold on. I'm looking at a price for 2 tickets. Hold on.
Deluxe says not asking for sugar, just a little bit less salt. Salt on an open wound, bro. Salt on an open wound.
So 200 section right now. Oh, let me look at lowest price. I gotta reapply these filters because I realized. Yeah, you're looking at $64 if you want to get 2 tickets, $64 a piece.
Damn, you can buy those with SNAP benefits, bro.
Not bad. Not right now. You ain't getting them right now.
Not this month.
But if you want to get like 200 level, it's let me see here because this thing 300 level club level. This is where Steve and I sit all the time.
Damn, bro.
122.85 in section 336.
They didn't used to be that expensive. That's pretty reasonable. That's actually way cheaper than what we were looking for. So that's pretty good.
You get
Steve, you want to go?
I might come to them again.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting a paycheck, so I don't know if I can do that right now.
Yeah.
Steve, you and I can talk after the shutdown.
Yeah.
We're just telling your Make-A-Wish kid.
There you go. Jim Sleazy says Mariota was moving the ball last game. He just didn't get the ball in the end zone. I think that will change with Ja'Cory as RB3. So Jim thinks Bill's going to move back to RB3, and what they're going to promote. So Rodriguez had a touchdown. McNichols has been running hard all year, but Bill's been the front runner.
So hold on, Bill's the third running back now. He got promoted.
That's Jim.
That's just Jim saying he should be RB3. Even with all the terrible line play, he's still averaging 4.9 yards per carry. Before that, though, he was averaging like 7 yards a carry for like most of the season, and they just stopped running the ball. Cliff Kingsbury opened the game with 8 straight passes last week, guys.
Yeah, I know.
8 straight passes. So I'm really starting to suspect what is Cliff doing. But for me, the matchup I'm looking for it's our linebackers who are just struggling. And the key, I think, is Sam Laporta is going to have a monster day. I just think he is. Whether he will or not, I don't know. But given the fact that he's second on the team in targets, and we're really bad at covering tight ends nowadays with our linebackers, I think it's inevitable. It's inevitable. So we'll see what happens. I don't know at what point does Dan Quinn start to think about the next generation and playing guys evaluation. We're not there yet, but soon we'll hear that we got to start evaluating.
Are you suggesting they play Jayden Daniels in 4 weeks?
Remember last time we heard that from a coach, we won 6 straight.
Yeah.
Does Jayden play when he comes back?
Sorry, 7 straight.
In 4 weeks, Jayden probably can come back.
It depends on the situation and how his arm looks, but Deluxe is interested to see what the secondary does.
It looked like the letter L last time I seen it.
Yeah. What's up, Marcus? It's going to be a long day Sunday. Yes,
me and Marcus has been arguing on Facebook.
Yes, it will.
Me and Marcus been arguing on Facebook.
All right, so now, fellas, I want to get your opinion on some of these over unders. If this is a little fun thing we like to do. We'll keep track of all these things, but we just want to see. Looking at the different sports books, we'll throw out some numbers, and we just want to hear what you guys think, if it's going to be over or under. So we'll do the game last, but we'll just start with some player props here. Let's go with passing. So right now they got Jared Goff at 250 yards. You guys know him better than we do. We're telling you our defense is terrible. So would you take the over or under on Jared Goff going for 250?
I'll go over, because yesterday in our podcast for my grit guarantee was that he passed for over 300. So yes, that would be over 250. So that's what I'm going with.
Jacob, what about you?
What's the weather going to be like? Last time I looked, I saw that it might rain or might not be great.
You know what?
Do you guys know that?
I will tell you right now. That's a good question.
It's going to alter my. It's going to alter my answer.
Oh, so Sunday, it's got rain in the morning. Game time looks no rain during the game time. Looks like the rain stops right around 11 o'clock, But the game's at 4:25 here, so it's gonna start raining again around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I think
So it'll be right in the middle.
over.
Hey,
I
if
think
it's
it'll be
dry, I'm going over.
Over. Okay. I'm
Jacob,
taking the
you
over.
do 50-cent parlays and you're asking about the weather like you spend big money on this stuff. Come on, man.
You have to bust your out.
They asked over under. I want to be informed before I make my decision.
Your pride
Yeah.
is something else, man. Talk about two pride. You're not one
Shut up,
pride. You're
Josh.
Deluxe says that like the letter L is not right. Marcus says, Phil, we wasn't arguing. It's a brotherly disagreement. There you go. All right, Devin, Phil, Goff 250.
Over.
Over.
Yeah, not even a question. Marcus Mariota, they have him at 200.
Over. But that's because we're be passing most.
Yeah,
of the
we'll be
game.
behind. I think.
Yeah,
I'll say over.
I'll take the over on that one for that very reason.
I don't know, man. You might see Josh Johnson, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under. You might see
under?
Josh Johnson, bro. Josh Johnson over. Nah.
Why would we see Josh Johnson? You see Mayer's going to get hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
He's gonna hurt.
Now that's a prediction.
All right, Jason, what about you?
Negro Damas.
I'm going under. I'll take the under on it.
Under. Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Man, I don't want to say
200
as Jason.
200. You say whatever you want, man.
I'm feeling under.
Under. Okay.
I don't think. I mean, even when you guys had Jayden Daniels, I don't think that you guys really had a game where he went off in the passing game.
Not like last year. He did plenty of times. This year we'd be lucky if he got to 250. The emphasis was on the run. So not really sure how they're going to game plan this. What's your question?
I got a question.
Is it related to Commanders and Lions?
It's related to FanDuel or
yeah.
All right, so if Lamar Jackson or Goff this week, who you going with in like fantasy football?
Oh, now you're not talking about passing yards, but just fantasy football.
Yeah, fantasy
I always
football.
go with Lamar. I
go with
think
Lamar Goff. Goff's playing us.
Oh,
Lamar's playing Minnesota.
They're not too shabby, but it's Lamar, man.
The legs thing is the only thing that he's
getting those extra points
yards, but
it's a tough one.
I would take Goff in this instance. What about you, Jacob?
Now is it where like you the daily fantasy where you have a salary cap?
It's in our league.
Oh, you're trying to figure out who to start and sit.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a Lamar versus Vikings. Yeah,
I don't know how you would sit Lamar.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's Lamar Jackson.
Easy center because he's been hurt, but now I have him and Goff. So, and Kirk, by the way, I started Kirk one day. That week Goff was off and Lamar was hurt. I had to start fucking Kirk Cousins, and I could have chose the other guy. Who did he play against? He had the other guy had a great game. I can't think who it was.
Well, did they play Carolina? Are you talking about Atlanta? They played Carolina. So
yeah, they played Carolina, and I could have chose Bryce Young because he was on the free agent list. Yeah. Both of them were, and I chose Cousins. I was like, dang, and I ended up. My boots got smoked.
All right, let's go. Jahmyr Gibbs, 70 yards. Jacob, let's start with you.
Man, it better be over. That's part of the reason, like in these losses that we have, are they're just not giving Gibbs enough touches.
Yeah,
you can't do that. You got to feed him the ball.
Yeah,
I think that's over.
Is this rushing or total?
This is just rushing yards.
Yeah, I would say over on the rushing yards. I'm hoping that it's over, but
yeah, I'm going to take the over as well because running backs just find a way to get big plays, big chunk plays on us. Chunk plays. So, Phil, what about you?
What kind of plays, Steve?
I will say this about that. This is where I'm a little iffy on that. We always seem to give up a lot of chunk plays to whoever the second string running back is.
That would be David Montgomery.
No, that's going to be David Montgomery.
You
might see Montgomery go over 70 yards.
They got even money on him around 45 yards.
Montgomery getting that ball on the goal line.
Okay, so first of all, over on Montgomery. Take that one to the bank. And then as far as I'll say the over on that too because of what I'm going to predict score-wise. Yeah, take the over on that too.
For Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Dev, you taking the over or under for Gibbs at 70 yards?
I'm gonna go under.
Under.
Yeah, because I think if you ask me 2 touchdowns over under, I'm gonna go over on that. But I think that maybe he gets the yards that matter, maybe not all the yards, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he gets the passing screen for 50 yards and a couple of 10, 12 yarders here and there on us. But I think ultimately they'll grind it down with Montgomery.
That's fair.
Because it'll be over, man. It'll be over quick. They'll just start running it out.
Like Seattle did.
Yeah.
Philip Bradley, what's going on? Thanks for checking in. Says feeding time, LOL, go Lions. We got a couple Lions fans. Well, I don't know if they're all Lions. We had two Lions fans today.
That's what's up.
You guys.
I respect it.
For Bill, so they got Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a.k.a. Bill, at 40 yards.
Over.
40 yards.
Over.
The problem is he's missed that mark so many times because they stopped running the ball. And it's just pass. I think – what did he have last game? Was it 39?
Mariota
I don't know. Dev's you're taking the over on that one?
Yeah, have they decided if we're gonna have Debo and McLaurin yet? Have they said that yet?
I think
McLaurin didn't practice this week. Debo's not on the injury report.
Yeah, so we'll probably just have Debo and whoever else they can find off the street.
Oh man.
All right, Dev. 40 yards. Yeah, Treylon Burks. 40 yards, Dev. 40 yards.
Montgomery? Oh, you talking about Bill? I'm gonna go over on that.
You're gonna go over? All right, Phil, what about you?
Under. Man. I'm taking the under too. I just don't have faith that they're gonna stick with the run. But Jacob, how about you?
My thing is, if you guys are smart, they've got to stick to the run. You've got to use the run. You got to utilize the run. You have to have some success if you're going to have a chance, both to extend drives and keep our offense off the field, but also just to get up closer to get you guys some points. I mean, I'm going to say over. Okay. I hope that he's, hovering around 40 because then, we've got a pretty good run defense too. But yeah, I don't envision them letting Mariota throw the ball 50 times, right? So
yeah, true.
Well, the thing is that you said the words, if you guys are smart.
And you say you don't envision Mariota throwing 50 times. Those are two things that definitely can happen.
If you're smart. So Bill's I'm gonna read off his numbers since this is getting the season, yardage wise. 82, 17, 26, 47, 111. 61, and the last three games are 33, 25, and 38. So these bastards putting 40, they're playing with our emotions. That's like the perfect number. They know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. What about you, Jason?
We all see
I'm going to agree with Jacob. I'm going over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, what did you say, Phil?
I said under.
Under. All right. Fair. Okay. Tim Callaway, we're not smart. What's going on, Tim? Okay, let's look at the receiving props, and then we'll go from there. Receiving yards. Oh, this is always the most depressing one. So they got St. Brown at 80. We'll start with you, Jace. There's no question, right?
I'm going above 80 on that.
Yeah. Is anyone taking the under? Let's just put it that way. Silence is consent. Okay.
I would not take I would take the over if that was 180.
All right. Let's do Laporta. So for Laporta, this is on Fanatics, by the way. They got Laporta at 50. That's a tough number. That's like right in.
I'm gonna go under that. No, I'm not. That's stupid. I'm going over that. I just really realized what I said. Ain't no way. I'm going over that.
I'm taking the over as well.
Yeah.
Everyone taking the over on Laporta getting 50.
You're gonna do one crossing route. You're gonna do two crossing routes and get that on Wagner.
Yeah, of course.
I'll say he hovers around 50. I think it's more of a coin flip than you're thinking.
You think so? Right there. And then for Jameson Williams, they have him at 40.
I hope he's over.
It's either going to be 20 or it's going to be 150. So.
It's probably the latter. That I would not bet.
I'll tell you what. Little insider tip: lean on 150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put money on. Well, I would put money on Laporta and St. Brown, but I don't know if I'd put money on Jameson being over 40 because, like you said, it's going to be either go big or go home. So for Deebo Samuel, no respect here. They got him at 50. So Phil, I'll start with you.
Over.
Somebody's
got to make sure Mario has over 200 yards
by necessity. Dev. Deebo at 50. I'm telling you, these guys know where to put this number at, man. Because every time he'll get like a yard short.
Man, he hasn't had a good game in like 3 weeks. I'm gonna go over.
All right. Jason.
I'm gonna take the over on that. Someone's got to get some yards, right? I mean,
Right.
you gotta, yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'll go with the over on it.
Okay. Jacob.
I'm gonna say under. I
Under.
don't like Debo from the San Francisco days either. So just you know,
Damn.
All right.
Shots fired.
Here's the last one, guys. Zach Ertz, 30 yards. 30 yards for Zach Ertz. Dev, start with you.
Nah, I ain't getting that.
Under.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking the over. I think he's going to end up with like 39 or 40. Phil.
I'm going to take the over because, like we said, somebody's got to get these yards.
Yeah.
And I know damn well it's not going to be Jalen Lane.
Yeah.
He's
He'll
got to
get
catch
one.
the ball first and hold on to it.
I will say
proven he can't do either.
For all of Zach Ertz's weaknesses, he is open a lot. He's open a lot. Now, sometimes he
Yeah, who the fuck can't keep up with him?
He drops the ball. He's just good at finding space inside of his zone. That's what he does, man. Just like Kelsey. He'll just find a spot, sit down, get the ball. But with Zach, you throw the ball, he'll fall down. We call him no yak Zach. So he'll catch the ball and he'll get you a yard and he'll fall down like short of the
It's
sticks.
hilarious too because our other tight ends who don't get nearly as much playing time do get yak whenever they catch the ball. It's amazing.
All right, Jacob. Zach Ertz, 30 yards.
I'm gonna say over. I just think Mariota, being a veteran, he's gonna have to rely on Ertz, like you already said. He's got finds ways to get open. He might get 7 or 8 catches for like 50 yards, maybe. Probably not very much, but they're gonna have to rely on him.
Fair. Jason.
I'm going under. Our linebackers.
Right.
Our linebackers are pretty good cover guys. We cover tight ends pretty well. I'm going to go under.
I like it. Okay, now we're going to do overall predictions. So the what I have on here is the over under for the total score of 49 points. We did predictions on your show yesterday. The Lions right now are sitting at 8-point favorites coming into Washington. So with 8-point spread, over under of 49 points. Jason, let's start with you. What do you think the final score is going to be?
I think it's going to be. I'll take the over for sure in the game, and I think the Lions are going to cover. They don't lose 2 games back to back. In the Dan Campbell era, it's been like 3 years since we've lost 2 games back to back, and couple that with you guys knocking us out of the playoffs. I mean that's going to be motivation. I know you guys are down and not the team that you guys were and could be, but I think it's going to be still personal. So we're going to score in the 40s. And I got you with like guys in I'd say under 20. So that's 20. Where I'd go with somebody like that.
40s under 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, what about you?
So I do not make predictions. I tread
very
carefully because of my superstitions.
That's fair. We
were on a Vikings podcast last week.
Deluxe.
Yeah. Deluxe
we were on a Vikings podcast last week, and I was very careful not to say anything. And it was Jason. I mean, it's very similar to what's going on right now. It's almost like reverse psychology is putting out there. They're talking about how the odds are stacked against them, how we're going to be killing them and everything like that. And I'm not buying into it. I'm going to reserve the right to not put a prediction out there. Therefore, I can't put any bad juju.
Numbers predictions or even win or loss counts, is that in that same?
No, I'll say over. If we're talking about the point total, I'm going to say over.
But I mean, you think the Lions are going to win though, right? Come on.
Don't do that, Steve.
I'll speak for Jacob. Last time he goes 9. He said in the Vikings game, he goes 9. The closest he got to a prediction last week was 9 times out of 10 we win that game. And so he said that on the Vikings podcast. And now,
that's all we're gonna get.
Now he won't say anything, so he is tight-lipped.
I'm fair.
I'm back to not saying anything at all. Refusing.
Well, I'm just going to aggregate all your overs and unders of the yardage, and we're just going to say yes for all intents and purposes. But okay, I'll just put a W next to your name, NA. All right, Phil, what are you thinking there, buddy?
Same prediction I gave on Talking Grit last night. 55-27 Lions. We are going to get. I want you to think of every word you can think of, every term getting blown out, dog walk, boot smoke, whatever it is. 55-27 Lions. We're getting
55.
You
demolished.
think we're going to score 27 points?
Garbage time.
Yeah, you're relying on those garbage time. Garbage time is key, man. Very key.
How many points you scored last game with garbage time?
14.
14.
Right.
Yeah. The weird part about this number. So Tim Calloway also says 55-17. I got you, Tim. Got you logged.
How many points you scoring at bum ass Cowboys?
Oh, don't
22.
even talk about that game.
Right.
55 is a number that's still kind of traumatizing to us because we lost to the Eagles in the NFC Championship, and that they just throw that number out. It's, we lost 55-23. And every time you try to have a logical, an analytical discussion on X with another Eagles fan, the first thing and only thing they say is 55-23 go Birds. It's like, dude, I'm trying to talk ball with you, like, and talk, strengths. No, 55-23 go
Well,
Birds.
you're
55 is a number
Eagles
that I can't
fan.
stand anymore. It's
When
so,
I would do that too if the shoe was on the other foot though. So fuck
bro.
it. I would do it.
You gotta understand though is that Eagles fans have an IQ relative to about mayonnaise. So literally, every
Mayonnaise,
survey I've
that's
seen
not
they've done of fandom
Definitely
IQ,
cream
the
cheese.
Eagles come in last.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
reason
fair.
for that.
Worst fans in sports.
They like it though. They like it.
I've always said Wilson good.
But I would if I beat Philadelphia though in
City in '85, it should have been Nuke.
if we beat Philadelphia in the NFC Championships 55 to 20 something dollars, I would never let them live that down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'll bring that up every day. We're like, oh man, did you see the snap benefits got cut off? Yeah, man, Philly 55. Watching it 24.
Yeah.
Every conversation, like, how's the weather go? I don't know, man. 55, 24. I just like it would always come up.
Yep. I'm going around 34-17. So I'm taking the over by 2 at 51. 34-17.
You just think the Lions are just going to totally take the brakes or put on the brakes at some point.
Maybe. We'll see. Dev, I know you got Lions by 30, but what was your number?
55, 12.
55. Everyone's picking 55. All right, you guys got a lot of big shoots, but you guys score 55 points.
I'll go 64 7. 64 7.
Oh,
64 to 7. That's my score.
64 to 7. All right, that's
we're
what
gonna get the shit kicked out of us.
Man.
I mean, it's okay though. It's cool to be. At least I can laugh him with us at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean the odds are against Washington. That's clear, and our teams are on two different trajectories. When do you guys play Chicago? You haven't played them at all this year?
No, we beat them.
Yeah.
We scored 52 points on them in the second week of the season.
Oh,
and we play them in Chicago in the last game. We played them on the last.
Okay,
game.
so you're gonna
score 52 on them. How many we score on the Bears, by the way?
24.
Yeah, 24. Oh, I see right there. 52-21. Wow.
Oh god.
Man, Goff had 334. Y'all rushed for almost 200 yards. Holy smokes.
Right. I mean, we rushed on the Bears.
Ben Johnson came back into town, and we were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was in Detroit?
It was in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Did he get a warm welcome, or were they?
It was third quarter, and there was a chant going on that my sons asked me, "What are they saying?" And I go, "Never mind." It was, it was fuck Ben Johnson. It was the whole stadium just screaming it, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Ben Johnson did a lot of cool stuff with us, but I think it was it coupled with how we played in week one. Everybody was just so happy that we had an offensive explosion, and our offense moved.
Yeah. So you quietly you can be like, yeah, we don't really miss you, Ben.
Yeah.
It sucks to leave, but to leave and go into the division is kind of like a slap in the face.
That was
right. It's a slap in the face. That to them, it's just a job. I get it. For fans, it's a much bigger deal, but total slap in the face. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you guys took care of him. What's up, Brandon Hallam? Lion 77 Commanders.
Wow.
I mean,
that's not an impossible score.
Love to know if that's actually happened before. But yeah,
73-0 is the record, by the way.
That's hilarious.
Do you know what the worst part is?
What?
We're the ones who gave up 73.
At the Bears, right?
The Bears in 1943 NFL championship. Here's a cool thing. So we hold a record.
hold up. Deluxe, for the first time in I don't know how many years,
Holy shit!
he made a prediction. Wow.
That's because Lattimore is hurt and he wants to just rub it in Lattimore's face. You ever see what he says? Behind a surprising performance by the secondary.
Deluxe.
Lattimore's gonna be out.
Let's go.
He's a Lattimore
forced
hater,
him.
bro.
He's like you, Jacob. He never made a prediction. It's I'm predicting 1-0 this weekend. Wow, that's insane. That's awesome.
Now, if you guys lose 24-27, he'll never make another prediction for the rest of his life.
Shout out to
Marcus. Yeah, 45-17. Good to see Line Podcast again. Praying for the victim of the plane crash in Louisville. Yeah, that UPS plane crash was terrible. I heard the engine fell off right after takeoff, man. That's what they said. The engine fell off. Fully loaded with fuel. That's
how I feel every morning, by the way.
terrible. Yeah. Yeah, pretty terrible. All right. Well,
I have a question for you guys.
yes.
It's an interdivision question. Okay.
Okay.
So the Cowboys obviously traded, Micah Parsons into our division.
Yep.
They got the first round picks. And then they used one of those picks to get Quinnen Williams this week. What do you think they're doing? Like, I think it's crazy. Yeah, like I know that's interdivision.
They think they're gonna make a playoff run.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking.
I think they can make a playoff run.
Their offense is good enough for a playoff run, but that defense is bad. And
I feel like we're just as delusional, so I don't want to make a comment on it. I think that honestly, why didn't we? I mean, if they told us, hey, we'll give you a 7th round pick for Wagner, gone. You said 7th round pick for Ertz, gone.
Yeah.
6th, 5th, 4th round pick for Payne, gone. They're not going to be here next year, bro. Like it doesn't make any sense unless you think we can win about 3 of these next 4 games and get a push to get that last playoff spot if Jayden comes back. Unless you think that's possible, and it is not.
No, it's
not.
not.
Be an idiot. It's not possible.
Jason, here's where I think the Cowboys are going. So the Cowboys have the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They've scored 263 points. The next closest person, I mean, it is very, very far off. The next closest team is it's the Indianapolis Colts at 290. I'm sorry. Second
on the NFL, there's not NFC.
Second. So but the flip side, the Cowboys have given up 277, which is NFL second to worst next to the Bengals. So I think they can just outscore people, that was our logic coming into the season. Like Jayden's going to have to hang 40 a game if we're going to win anything because our defense is so bad. And so that's probably what they're thinking. It's Jerry Jones. So
but it's Quinnen Williams. It's the defensive tackle, and you let Micah Parsons go. Like,
they totally messed that one up.
I think Micah
don't.
Be there.
It blows my mind. I just don't understand. There's no logic in it.
I should have just
I'll tell you what though, and then the whole deal that happened with Marshawn Nealon is insane.
Yeah. Lions, another Lions fan, Mr. Metro City. Let's go Lions. Sorry, DC. Hey man, we're with you.
You apologize. We're ass.
We are agreeing with you this weekend. The Lions will win this game. Predictions again. Jason's got 40s in the 20s. I got 34-17 Lions. Dev has 64-7 Lions. Phil has 55-27 Lions. Jacob has a win.
Don't you say
my
that.
words, my words, not yours. Tim Calloway, 55-17 Lions. Marcus, 45-17 Lions. Deluxe has 27-24 Washington. So those are predictions for this year, man.
Let's go get that Glock Dookie award, bro.
We'll see. There's a lot of opportunities for this weekend. But it is a 4:25 game, East Coast time. It was the America's Game of the Week. Now the Rams and the 49ers are the America's Game of the Week on I think it should be on Fox in this area. So
it is.
We got Vilma too. God,
Jonathan Vilma.
I hate him.
Yeah,
I hate this broadcast team. He called Brian Branch Deion Branch multiple times in a game. Oh, it's just it drives me nuts.
That's CTE getting to him.
Yeah.
A little banter in the chat there. Don't apologize yet, Detroit. What happened last
Deion
time?
Branch from Louisville, by the way.
But Deluxe, we are. I think we were a little more set up last year with all of our players last year. I just don't know what we're going to do on offense. Not worried about Mariota because Mariota's a capable quarterback. He just doesn't have anyone to throw to. So I just don't know.
If the defense comes and somehow plays miraculous the way Deluxe is predicting,
they lose it.
Are we going to be happy?
Nothing.
Are we going to be happy? Or are we going to be raging mad? Like, where was this all season?
No, I'll be like, you know what? This doesn't surprise me because we are consistently
Went out.
inconsistent. No. One game at a time.
Every coach's career has one of those seasons where
We had it last year.
come back.
We had it last year.
No. They was winning. We won pretty consistently. Like we had 12, 13 wins.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every coach we bring in at least has one season where there's no way they should make the playoffs, and it happens.
Yeah.
Like it just get in there, whether it's your boy going in there 7-9 or whatever we had. Remember?
Jay Gruden made the playoffs.
Jay Gruden did it. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
He had the greatest
things have happened, but it ain't gonna happen.
in history, but
It ain't gonna happen.
But just to put icing on the cake, Marshawn Lattimore out for the season. Both of our starting edge rushers, Dorrance Armstrong and Deatrick Wise, out for the season.
Safety out.
Will Harris
Monte
out
Jean
for the season.
Baptiste, who could have been a starter with his line.
Yeah, he'll be back in a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah, but he's been out.
Austin Eckler, RB1, blew his Achilles, out for the season. Luke McCaffrey just coming into his own, broke his collarbone on the first kickoff return last
Drink
week.
some milk, bro.
Our wide receiver 3, Noah Brown, he hasn't played a game this year. He's supposed to come back week 11. So the odds are literally against us for losing this game. Looking at you guys who you have on, you have a lot of people injured who are eligible to come back, like DJ Reed,
Marcus Davenport's
Jayden on IR yet? Jayden on injury reserve?
He's not.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's telling. Like the Jayden didn't go on the IR. That means they're going to
get
back within 4 weeks.
They need to drug test the coaches, dog. There's no way.
People you have out for the season: Ezekiel Turner,
Zeke,
Levi, Ozurike,
Yep.
Anise Rakestraw, Dan Jackson, Robichaw, and Sword Saul. And those guys impact players.
Anzarike would be the only one on that list. That
I thought Rakestraw was pretty good. No,
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt, so we don't know.
True.
He's second round pick last year, but he was injured for most of the season. So, it's like one of those things you didn't know what to count on. But Anzarike was weird, especially with the Lee McNeil being out at the beginning of the part of the year. We thought he was going to be up and down the line, but he had back surgery. And he's out.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we've culminated, fellas, and we kept it just over an hour. Look at that. So
we're so kind.
We are. I don't know if I'm drowning. Usually when this comes on, sometimes
you're not.
Okay, good. But we do want to thank you for your time. And it's good to reciprocate back and forth, going to people's podcasts, because it's all about seeing what the other team's about, right? We love our spaces. You guys have your spaces, and it's good to hear it straight from the horse's mouth as far as what's good, what's bad on a team, and because we can sit here and look at box scores and stats, but there's no context behind it. So that's why we love having people like you guys on. Let's tell everyone, where can we find you guys at on the socials, and where else do you want to plug your podcast at?
Yeah, mostly, if you want to, chat at us, especially if Commanders do this miraculous thing and you want to throw it in our face, that's fine. It's at Talking Grit Pod. Find us on YouTube with our show. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever. And yeah, like we said at the top of the show, these guys were on yesterday's show. It was a great show. We enjoyed, and we just want to thank you guys for coming on our show again. We had so much fun talking with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Jacob, any parting words, man? Any words of wisdom for all of us?
I gotta be careful what I say before you twist something else around here. Hey, always a good time. Obviously we've been looking forward to this game just because of how the season ended last year. But you know what? Honestly, a big part of that for me anyway, and I'm sure Jason too, was being able to jump on here with you guys again, have you guys back on. It's just, really good guys, really cool to talk to.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Likewise.
And for some weird reason, we're talking about interdivision weird things. The Bears seem to think that we have a rivalry. Like Bears fans think that now that Washington is a rivalry because of that Hail Mary last year. And there's some linkage between, Caleb being number 1, Jayden being number 2. We don't care. Like we like Caleb Williams only because he's from DC. We're not going to trash him. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but they're trying to make our teams a rivalry, and it's not. If anything, I would almost say we have more of a rivalry with the Lions based off last year's playoffs than we do with the Bears. Are Bears fans just kind of like that? Are they just out
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they haven't had a 4,000 yard passer, so that's why the Jayden Daniels thing comes in, because they want their boy Caleb to do it, and
Yeah.
they've been in this constant cycle, so they create these rivalries, and that doesn't surprise me at all.
Maybe you can be careful because Roma Dunze is going to leave. He doesn't keep getting the ball.
Yeah,
Everyone but him is getting the ball. I don't know.
I need him to start getting the ball. I have him on my fantasy team.
Yeah. Dev, any parting words, man?
Man, again, Talking Grit podcast, the best Detroit Lions podcast in the world, man. Check those guys out. Basically, we all look forward to having you guys in all year. And again, like you just stated, we all hoped we were at least a better competition, or it'd be a little more fun to talk shit to each other. But now we're just punching bags. So let's take these punches from you guys.
Hey.
Again, hey, I know on Misery Monday, which I'm sure it's going to be, you're more than welcome to come back and rub it in our faces. We would love to have you. You know what I'm saying? We're cool with it. It's fine. We would have you on.
If this upset happens, Dev's gonna be in our DMs all day
Oh,
long.
man,
Try
God.
for the entire week.
know what's going to
I might pull my dick out if it happens.
Helicopter
I'm
dance.
joking, right?
I'll let Jason check the DMs for now.
Yeah.
I might pop on Phil's Husky Muscle OnlyFans.
Might as well make some money, right?
Yeah,
Let's make
not
some
with
money, man.
Phil, by the way.
There you go.
yeah, watch
It's a
that
stunt
now.
cock. You know what I'm saying?
The Luck says every Lions fan he knows hates Washington because of the past. There is history between these two teams.
There's a lot of history between those two teams.
Yeah.
You understand that RFK, this is one of those things where it's like, this is why we got to get that stadium built now. RFK used to be absolute hell for the Lions.
Yeah.
I think they had gone something like 50 years without winning
Yeah.
in Washington. And
Well, Matthew Stafford completely
That's
changed
Sunday.
that because I think his record against us became like a lot
Yeah,
to.
it seemed like he always won at the end of the game against us too. Man.
Come back. Yes. His
That would
rookie
be every
season.
lot of
Lions
his
win
wins.
during Stafford's
Yes.
tenure with us was a
Throw it to
comeback
Calvin
as our
Johnson.
defense was-
I don't care how many Super Bowls the Rams win. I still think y'all won that. I don't care how many Super Bowls the Rams win, man.
Yeah.
I still think y'all won that trade. I don't care.
Did you guys watch the series on Amazon Prime or Netflix? Quarterback.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
Netflix or Prime, but
I
I'm
refused to
watching
watch
it
the
now.
last episode, but I've watched
Okay.
everything
Well,
leading up to the last.
The one I'm
episode.
watching that, yeah, I'm halfway through it. It's Goff, it's Burrow, but it's last year. It's still really good though. Goff got married to his wife, and I didn't realize she was like a swimsuit model or something.
Yeah, I remember watching the Rams when they was on the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm.
Goff's a good dude, man. I think he got
Well-
done dirty in St. Louis with Jeff Fisher because that guy was terrible.
St. Louis, no, he was in LA.
He was in LA, man. He was the first quarterback they had in LA for the Rams.
Was it? But Jeff Fisher was still the coach, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first
Was
year.
it?
He had
Yeah.
McVay. He had
There we
McVay
go.
for a while too. Here's the thing: you say you married
Yeah,
you said
Super Bowl
Goff
McVay.
married a swimsuit model.
I believe he did.
Yeah.
He did learn something from McVay. Then
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
McVay knows. McVay knows.
Look her up,
Man,
Phil.
They
Yeah.
call me Vay the Stick.
Look her up. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Talking Grit Podcast, Jason and Jacob. You guys know where to find them. We're playing 4:25 East Coast time Sunday. That's when kickoff is. Weather's supposed to be pretty decent, as we know. This could be a bloodbath. Either way, it's good football. Good people. We'll see what happens.
And Predators Badlands comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna watch that.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
oh yeah, and
oh.
screw Rockstar. They pushed back GTA 6 again.
To
Yeah,
November.
like 10 days. It's 10 days.
No. It's like to November of next
It
year.
is November. Oh, November of 26. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was November of this year. 1 year. It's we waited what? 15 years? What was
I know, but they put out that trailer, and I got so hyped.
One more year.
Oh, it's
Hey,
like
they
this-
can see the Michael Jackson movie trailer.
No.
huh?
They're doing Michael Jackson. Like the guys that did Bohemian Rhapsody are doing a Michael Jackson one, and it's got his nephew Jermaine's son is gonna play Mike. He looks just like him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. I'm
Very
pretty sure they're not gonna bring up the schmaping. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I believe this is Aaron
Word.
Scher.
I don't want to get
Tell Aaron, I believe this is you. Thanks for popping in. We're going to sign off here. But better late than never.
Aaron's
This
way
will be
late.
out. This will be out on the audio platforms here in a few minutes. Oh, I got your prediction, Aaron. 38-17. 38-17, Aaron. Okay, there you go. I think no. That's the same score as we played the Seahawks, wasn't it?
No, 38-14.
38-14. Okay, pretty close. Thank you very much, guys. We're out of here. We're back Monday for the post-game wrap-up, and we'll see you then. Peace and hail.
Talking Grit Podcast. Check it out.